know what, brother? Life is like a swamp, and everyone is trying to walk without falling into it. But there are some people, no matter how much mud splashes on them, they keep walking, because they're not focused on the mud. Their eyes aren't on the road. They're on the destination. That's why I always say, great people don't waste time with small things. They don't get into petty arguments. They don't care who said what. They don't fall for cheap tricks, because their time, focus, and energy are needed for much greater things. And now, I'm going to tell you the 10 common traits of these people. Let's begin, brother. 1. Great people know how to control their emotions. You heard something. It hit a nerve. You want to explode? Your heart is racing. Your hands are shaking, maybe. But this is where greatness shows. Because a great person knows how to manage that storm inside. They don't react instantly, because they know every reaction has a cost. Especially reacting to an empty person. That's not only a waste of time, it pollutes the soul. Great people don't suppress emotions. They transform them. They turn anger into energy. They wear patience like armor. For them, silence isn't weakness. It's mastery. Swallowing harsh words isn't the point. Transforming them is. That's where greatness begins. 2. They are locked onto their own goals. Life is noisy, brother. Everyone's talking. Some are jealous. Some try to block your way. But a great person doesn't walk with others' voices. They follow their own inner compass. They have a direction, and that direction points to their goals. No matter what distractions appear, they stay focused. Because someone locked onto a goal hears the noise but doesn't listen. Time is their most valuable asset, so they choose wisely what to deal with, what to ignore, and who not to argue with. Because great things are built not with scattered minds, but with focused hearts. 3. They walk away instead of arguing. No one wins in a pointless argument, brother. You lose time. You lose peace. Great people know this. For them, being right is not as important as staying calm. Even in the middle of conflict, they choose silence. Because every argument is a swamp. The deeper you go, the more you sink. They don't lower themselves. They leave. They may walk away without a word. Because being right is sometimes proven best with silence. Silence can be the loudest shout. And great people have embraced this. They know when to speak and when to walk away. 4. They don't answer. Everyone. You don't explain a novel to someone who only understands 2 lines. Knowing this is wisdom. Great people don't try to convince everyone. They don't waste breath explaining themselves to those who don't care. They know those who understand will get it in 2 words. And those who don't won't get it even if you write a book. So great people live to express, not to explain. Their stance is often enough of an answer. Sometimes silence speaks louder than 1,000 words. And great people answer with time, not with talk. 5. They don't feel the need to prove themselves. Small minds constantly talk. I'm this, I'm that. Great minds don't. Because they know the truth is self-evident. Trying to prove yourself is often just insecurity in disguise. Great people already know who they are. They don't need anyone else's approval. They're certain of themselves. That's why they're quiet. That's why they don't boast. When you trust yourself, you don't need to draw attention. Because greatness isn't shown through flash, but through calm confidence. 6. They don't fall for petty games. Snide remarks, manipulation, sneakiness. These are the tools of small people. Great people don't play those games. They just smile and move on. Because they know, when the mind is narrow, so is the battle. Great people don't waste time on such traps. Their path is different, their goal is bigger, their mind is broader. So petty fights look like children's toys to them. They just observe, maybe even laugh, but they never get involved. 7. They don't engage, not out of kindness, but indifference. Some think great people stay silent to be kind, but the truth is deeper. Often they simply don't care enough to respond, because replying to someone undeserving is stepping down to their level, and great people won't stoop. To them, wasting time on the unworthy is just that, a waste. They stay silent, not out of politeness, but clarity. They don't see a future there. They don't engage because they don't value it, and that's a form of true freedom. 8. They let go of those who drag them down. Life is short, brother, and you must be careful who walks beside you. Great people don't carry what weighs them down. They don't carry burdens. They break chains. They'll leave behind even a longtime friend if needed. Because greatness is not only walking forward, it's knowing when to leave behind what no longer serves. Carrying dead weight means staying stuck. Great people understand this. That's why they choose their companions with care. Not every friend, crowd, or circle is for them. 9. They live by conscious choices. Great people don't live randomly. They choose what to watch, what to say, who to give time to. For them, life is a collection of intentional decisions. They don't bond by chance. They don't waste time among empty people. Their every move is measured. Every word is weighed. Because they know. A quality life is built on quality choices. Their life flows like a river. Not chaotic, but with direction. That's why watching them makes you want to become someone worth watching too. 10. Their greatest response is given over time. There's a saying, brother, time speaks, people fall silent. Great people live by that. They don't live to win arguments today. They live to earn respect tomorrow. When their dreams, once mocked, are realized, there's no need to speak. Time itself refutes every word said against them. Because time plays the fairest judge. And great people play the long game with patience. They are judged, belittled, ignored, but they keep walking. Eventually they reach a place where no one questions them anymore, because time has proven them right. And by then, even in silence, the world listens.